Hello. Today I'm going to read you a story for Courtney, my little English girlfriend in England. She's the nicest little girl, and she likes my stories, so every once in a while I'll try to find something different just to read to her. This story was written way back in 1829. That's when boys, mostly boys at that time, or maybe the girls too, worked hard on the farm. Now, this story was written about a boy, but it could have well been written by a girl, because I worked pretty hard when I was a girl on the farm. And so, anyhow, I hope you like my story. A Boy on the Farm, that's the name of it. Say what you will about the general usefulness of boys, it is my impression that a farm without a boy would be very soon come to grief. What the boy does is the life of a farm. He is factors, always in demand, always expected to do 1,000 indispensable things that nobody else will do. Upon him fall all the odds and ends and the most difficult things. After everybody else is through, he has to finish up. His work is like woman's, perpetually waiting on others. Everybody knows how much easier it is to eat a good dinner than it is to wash the dishes afterwards. Consider what a boy on a farm is required to do. Things that must be done or life would actually stop. It is understood, in the first place, that he is to do all the errands, to go to the store, to the post office, and to carry all sorts of messages. If he had as many legs as a centipede, that would tire him before night. His 2 short limbs seems to him entirely inadequate to the task. He would like to have many legs as a wheel has spokes, and rotate about in the same way. This is he sometimes tries to do, and the people who have seen him turning cartwheels along the side of the road have supposed that he was amusing himself and idling his time. He was only trying to invent a new mode of locomotion, so that he can economize his legs and do his errands with greater dispatch. He practiced standing on his head in order to accustom himself to any position. Leapfrog is one of his methods of getting over the ground quickly. He would willingly go an errand any distance if he could leapfrog it with a few other boys. He has a natural genius for combination pleasure with business. This is his reason why, when he is sent to the spring for a pitcher of water, he is absent a long time, for he stops and pokes the frog that sits on the stone, or there's a beanstalk to put his hand over the spout and squirt the water a little while. He is the one who spreads the grass when the men have to cut it. He mows it away in the barn. He rides a horse to cultivate the corn, up and down the hot, weary rows. He picks up the potatoes when they are dug. He drives the cows night and morning. He brings wood and water and splits kindling. He gets up on the horse and puts out the horse. Whether he is in the house or out of it, there is always something for him to do. Just before the school in winter, he shovels paths in summer. He turns the grindstone. He knows where there are a lot of winter greens and green flags, but instead of going for them, he is to stay indoors and pare apples and stone raisins and pound something in a mortar. And yet, with his mind full of schemes of what he would like to do, and his hands full of occupation, he is an idle boy who has nothing to busy himself with but school and chores. He would gladly do all the work if somebody else would do the chores, he thinks, and yet I doubt if any boy ever amounted to anything in the world, or was as much as used as a man, who did not enjoy the advantages of a liberal education in the way of chores. Well, I hope you like my story. There was a message there. After I get through, well, I'm finished now with the story. I'm going to follow up with 2 or 3 pictures that I want to share with you. You have been so real nice to share things of England, like nice places to go to and stuff, and I enjoyed them very much. And so I'm sending you 2 or 3 pictures that I think you'll enjoy. They're of the towboats that run on the Mississippi River, and they haul a lot of coal and hay and wheat and rock, and they just haul everything up and down the river. There's not a day goes by there's not 400 or 500, maybe 600 towboats out on those rivers hauling cargo from one city to the next. And I thought you might enjoy seeing a couple pictures of those boats. And then I'm showing you a picture of the Delta Queen. It's a great big long boat that's been on a river for a long time, and people signs up, and it takes a week or 2 weeks trip on it up and down the river. And so I thought you might enjoy that. So that's coming up after I get finished talking. You'll see the pictures of the boats. I thank you very much for reading and listening. And I thank you for your support. And I see I got another subscriber, and I don't know who it is, but I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It tickles me when I see another subscriber. I'm getting lots of minutes and lots of hours, and my subscribers are coming a little slow, but they're coming. Thank you so much, everybody.